blood on the pier. Last night at the Horseshoe Pier, the primo hotspot to score dope down at the beach, some dame named Sally Foote got a lead salad with no dessert. Coroner pulled the slugs out of her back, so she never saw it coming. Two men were seen fleeing the pier, one of them matching the description of Reginald D. DiCaprio. I'll bet anyone here at Double Sawbuck that the other man seen fleeing with D was his twin brother Frankie DiCaprio, a.k.a. Dumb. Yeah, that's right. They call him D and Dumb. Now, the DiCaprio twins can't tie their shoes without permission from Charlie Muggs, the LA Mafia's newest rising star. Apparently, Jack Dragna handpicked Muggs himself to oversee the Cosa Nostra's expansion into Long Beach. Since Muggs got his dirty fingers in every ounce of dope that runs through the gateway cities, and since his pet gorillas was seen fleeing the pier, he's gotta have a line on who did Sally in. These Long Beach Mafia types are less hardy than their northern brethren, so they'll probably rat each other out the first chance they get. You're gonna have to sift through the lies and figure out the truth of it all. Muggs practically lives at Topsy's nightclub, and Dumb, well, he's about as predictable as they come. Whenever he's not thumping heads for Muggs, he's stuffing his face at his favorite downtown hot dog joint on the corner of Hill and Washington. That lug ain't never seen a Frankfurter he couldn't down in 3 swallows. But be careful. Dumb's a few clowns short of a circus, and he's probably packing heat. A volatile combination. We don't yet have a direct lead on his brother D, but D's got a couple of floozies he bounces between. Angie Dusk over on Redondo Boulevard, and Janice Thompson off of Anaheim. Bet you dollars to donuts you'll find him shacking up with one of them. Now get the hell out of my briefing room and go prove you got the brass to be LAPD homicide detectives.
Welcome to the City of Angels. Our detective will be trying to solve the case of blood on the pier. Grant Shepard is a veteran detective who happens to be in the South Bay area, so he's covering this investigation on his own. He's got 9 hours to crack this case before he's supposed to be back up in downtown LA. Shepard started with the murder scene at the pier. The tide had gone out, so he took a closer look. Within minutes, he spotted the shiny muzzle of a compact Derringer half buried in the sand. He picked it up and kept it in his traveling evidence locker, also known as his trench coat. He then went to the home of one of the side hustles D had going in the area. The broad wasn't too happy about him, saying,
"That scumbag's been cheating on me with that whore Angie off for Redonda. Can you believe it? Cheating on me?"
Shepard could believe it, so he went over to Angie's house to talk to her. D answered the door, groggy and not fully dressed.
"For Pete's sake, you bricks won't let a guy be, will you?"
Shepard asked him about Sally Foote. He responded,
"She pulled a gun and stuck it in my face, demanded I give her all the dope. That's when she got popped in the back."
Shepard pulled the Derringer out of his evidence locker. D looked a good long time at it and said,
"Charlie's been known to carry one of these around from time to time. Kind of a prissy piece for a wise guy, but to each his own."
"You know it's still loaded,"
Shepard said as he pointed the gun in D's direction. D backed away surprised and said,
"Hey now, no need for violence. Let me take a closer look."
He examined the weapon again and said,
"I remember now. The pea shooter belonged to the dame. She stuck it in my face and threatened me if I didn't give her the dope. That's when she got popped in the back."
"What about Charlie Muggs?"
Shepard asked.
"Charlie isn't an angel, but he isn't a killer either. Scout's honor. He's not the one that took out the dame."
"You're trying my patience,"
Shepard said, cocking the gun. D started to sweat, realizing that Shepard wasn't going to let it go.
"Cut me some slack. You've been around. You know how the mob works. I say anything and I'm as dead as the broad."
"Was she using?"
"Of course she was on drugs. She'd have to be to stick that little pea shooter in my face and demand all the dope. Thank God she got capped before she could paint the pier with my brains."
Topsy's was nearby, so Shepard dropped into the club on his way north. He demanded to see Charlie Muggs. He was easier to approach than Shepard thought he would be. He told Shepard,
"She needed a fix so bad she was willing to rob me. No one robs Charlie Muggs and walks away from it. No one."
"Tell me about the drugs, Charlie,"
Shepard said, as though confronting his own child.
"What makes you think I had anything to do with that?"
Shepard stared at him with eyes that said he wasn't mad, he was just disappointed. Worried that Shepard might arrest him right there, he said,
All right, I wasn't being completely straight with you. Listen, the dame was crazy, waving a gun around, demanding all the dope. She had it coming, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
Shepard had all he needed. He calmly thanked Charlie and began to walk away. Charlie Muggs knew he had not come across well. He shouted after Shepard,
Do you know who I am? I'm Charlie Muggs, and don't you ever forget it. People who forget who I am and what I'm capable of, I'm sure you can fill in the blank, detective.
Finally, Shepard went to the only other suspect, Dumb DiCaprio. Predictably, he was at the hot dog stand. Shepard immediately shook him down, finding a Colt 1911. Dumb turned to him with a blank expression.
See Dumb's new bang bang?
Shepard kept the weapon, causing Dumb to pout, confused.
Why you not give it back?
Shepard added the weapon to his traveling evidence locker. Dumb pouted, confused.
Dumb carry pretty lady for D.
Shepard asked Dumb about the murdered woman.
We hear something. We run away.
As Shepard left, Dumb watched him, disappointed. He seemed to have opened up to Shepard because he thought he was going to buy him a hot dog. Instead, Detective Shepard went straight to headquarters. He knew the answer he was looking for.
Sally Foote loved her dope. She was hooked. When her scratch couldn't keep up with her habit, her thoughts turned dark. She had to have her fix, and she'd do anything to get it. Sally slid a heater in her purse, a compact Derringer, and headed to the pier. She didn't like buying from Charlie Muggs' boys, much less stealing from them, but at this hour, she didn't know of any other dealers that would be around. When she got there, she walked out to the middle of the horseshoe-shaped pier and approached D, his back to her. She jabbed her gun into his side.
Give me what you have, and this won't be the last time you see moonlight.
I ain't got nothing but a couple bucks, lady. Don't do something stupid. Do you know who I am? D turned slowly.
I need some dope, damn it!
She said, backing up a few steps. They would be her last. Charlie Muggs had come to replenish the product for D. He put 2 slugs in Sally's back with his Colt M1911. The last thing he needed was his boss, Jack Dragna, knowing that druggies could steal from his crew.
Where the hell is Dumb?
Charlie said, gingerly stepping over Sally's body so as not to get blood on his brand new Italian shoes.
Here's Dumb!
Dumb said, walking up to the pier with mustard smeared all over his face.
Hot dog!
Yeah, he went to get a hot dog, echoed D.
You went to get a... No, of course you did.
Charlie went to the edge of the pier, pulling out a handkerchief to wipe the Colt down.
It's like I'm running a frickin' preschool around here.
He muttered under his breath. Dumb and D stood there, clearly unsure of what to do.
Do I have to do everything around here? Clean this mess up now!
Dumb frantically jumped to grab Sally's feet, in his haste, kicking Sally's Derringer off the pier and into the water.
Fishy food! Fishy food! Fishy food!
Dumb hummed to himself as he began dragging Sally to the edge of the pier.
No, you brick. We're not gonna throw her in the water. How dense are you?
Charlie waited for a response, but Dumb just stared at him blankly. Charlie turned to D instead.
I'm late for a hot date over at Brenda's, so take care of this skirt before the coppers show up and get rid of the gun.
He handed D the Colt.
Make sure the dunce don't screw it up this time, D. Capiche?
Charlie turned and left before D had a chance to answer.
Shiny bang bang!
Dumb said, looking at the Colt in D's hands. Yeah, grab her and we'll throw her in the car, D said, getting a grip on Sally's arms. Dumb, however, was a bit distracted.
Shiny bang bang!
He repeated. Damn it, Dumb, shut the hell up about bang bangs. Okay, fine. If I let you hold the bang bang, will you help me drag the nice body to the car? D passed the Colt over to Dumb, who looked like a kid on Christmas morning. Now grab her feet and let's get out of here. Dumb pocketed the Colt and grabbed Sally's legs when they heard sirens blaring from just a few blocks away. They frantically dropped the body and slipped off into the night. Within the hour, Sally's Derringer had washed up onto the beach.
Did you enjoy this video? Well, if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and watch our other videos. Also, check out our website in the description to see what games we're developing and what we've recently released. Right now, we're preparing our Kickstarter for Sanctuary, the game of cat rescue. That link is also in the description, unless you're watching later, in which case you can hopefully go buy it. In the meantime, happy gaming, everybody.